going on, guys? So this is my first official just chatting stream. I wanted to try to see if I can do a just chatting stream. Never done it before. I guess there's first time for everything. And as a small stream, I wanted to see if I can connect with my audience a little bit and try to see what kind of games that they want me to stream. Also, this is my first day having a sponsorship. So if you look at the bottom, I have a sponsorship there, Factor 75, which is like a food type of thing where they deliver food for you. So that's pretty cool. We do have to cook it, but they have a assortment of meals and stuff. So what I want to do is, first of all, make sure all my stuff is tagged because I've never done a just chatting stream and where I'm connected with my audience. So I'm going to work on making sure that's all tagged up and correct. And while people are watching the Super Bowl right now, I thought this is the best time as any to, connect and without gaming for the first time. First time ever streaming and not gaming. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Okay, so let's empty my recycle bin because apparently I have a lot of crap in there. So this is the kind of stream I want to start trying to do every Sunday. Something to that effect where people could make suggestions on my channel. I'm not a huge streamer. I'm a very small and prestigious streamer. Okay. So I'm always open to suggestions. All my stuff got reset recently, all my streaming software. So there's a lot of things going on right now. Yeah. But this might be a very boring stream if nobody comes in, and if anybody comes in, even better, you know. A happy Sunday, everybody. Let me make sure my bookmarks are working. Let me make sure I put my correct just chatting stuff up. Let me see here. Show bookmarks bar. See, I have two computers, so it's a little complicated setting all this stuff up. I want to play some music in the background since I'm not making any money on this stream. I don't think it should be an issue to play something. At least I hope.
Has this ever happened to you?
So we're gonna be playing.
I sat on my damn nuts again.
We're gonna be playing a DJ set. I didn't know it didn't have volume.
My nuts fell in the toilet again.
The hell? I didn't know it didn't have volume control. That's kind of stupid. So I guess we're not gonna be playing this playlist. Anyway, I was gonna play some kind of dark electro style playlist that I have here in the background, but it's not on my usual platform. It's on something called Mixcloud, and apparently Mixcloud has no volume control, and you can't skip into the songs either. Fascinating. So we're not gonna be doing that. What I might do is play some stuff on Spotify instead. You know, because at least Spotify has, matter of fact, let me set that up now. The whole problem with Spotify is they have a lot of copyright music, obviously. So at the same time, I don't want to get flagged. So I guess I'm going to put it real quiet, like in the background. Put it like real quiet. Turn the volume real low. Because if it's hearable to me, it should be hearable to the stream, I think. Even if it's in the background, really low compared to my my microphone. All right, so that's done. And what I wanted to do before anybody comes in, I wanted to make sure I have everything tagged correctly. That's pretty important. So let's go to Facebook. I think I'm going to turn it even lower. Or I'll leave it like that. Here we go. Meta. So what I have to do with Facebook is I have to make sure that it's the right verbiage for the chatting software, the chatting tag, which is hanging out. So let's go to hanging out. But yeah, everybody's welcome in the Just Chatting stream, you know. We're just chatting, literally. So it's probably going to be not very interesting, but it's an experiment for me. All right, this is called hanging out. Okay. Hanging out. What the? I don't see any such thing here in Facebook gaming. Somebody done lied to me. Okay, I absolutely do not know. Chat. Let's see, chatting. So it's not just chatting. Is it? No. It's not chit chat. No. I honestly don't know how to tag this on Facebook. Again, this is my first time ever doing some kind of chatting thing, so I have absolutely no clue how to do it on Facebook. But I know how to do it on YouTube. Do I? Nope, I don't know how to do it on YouTube either. I'm lying. All right, I'm gonna leave it as it is. Deal with the consequences later. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. Just doing some chatting. How's everyone doing? Happy Sunday. Bacon, eggs, and cheese doesn't grow on trees. What I might do is like put like a small little screen at the bottom so you guys can see my gaming computer. But again, this is my first Just Chatting stream ever, so I'm open to whatever suggestions. So, status report. I don't mind talking to myself if nobody's in there or if nobody wants to chat. But yeah, status report. Twitch. I haven't gotten affiliate yet. So that might be a thing that's going to take a long time. Facebook gaming. Got rid of the gaming app. No bueno. I don't know whose idea that was to do that, but it wasn't good. YouTube. Don't know what to tag a chatting podcast like stream. Don't know what to tag it. So it says game, tag game. I don't know what that means. I tried looking on YouTube to see other people that do chatting, and it doesn't really show you what they tag it to. So this is all new to me. This is a new territory. So I might make this a Sunday thing though. I might make this a Sunday thing where I just chat with Hey Rajan, what's happening, bro? What you up to? Yeah, not too bad. Having a good night so far. Thanks. I was just messing around with Elden Ring for a few minutes. And died several times trying to level up. Lost all my money. It was great. I was thinking about streaming Elden Ring tonight, but I'm trying to balance if I'm gonna have time or not, because by the time the Super Bowl is finished, probably gonna be time to go to bed. I did get the notification that you were streaming Hogwarts Legacy. I just missed out on the stream. Kareem. Kareem not chatting about anything. Anything and everything. I had a couple of friends that suggested that I do like a just chatting stream. And so I actually have one. I have it set up. And I was like, hey, let's try it out. You know, see who comes out. Kareem, Rajan, Kareem. I hope I'm saying Rajan right. Is that if it's pronounced like R-A, like Rajan, I'm gonna feel real stupid. But yeah, I caught you playing Hogwarts Legacy. That's pretty cool. It looks fun. It looks like an Elden Ring Harry Potter mix. Oh, Kareem, check it out. My sponsor at the bottom. It's called Factor 7, I believe. Yeah, Factor 75. Yeah, Factor 75. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get it in the future. I haven't played any kind of Hogwarts like Harry Potter type of thing a long time. Last thing, the closest thing I played to that was probably that Lord of the Rings game. I forget the name though. I haven't played it in so long. Middle Earth: Shadows of Mordor. Yeah, actually, I just ate not too long ago. I just ate during that little gap of time. I just ate. I had Popeyes chicken and fries. That was my dinner tonight. Not the healthiest solution to a Sunday night, but hey, it gets the job done. I was thinking about ordering Boston Market. I haven't had that in a long time, but I'm gonna save that for like maybe a Friday night. Pick up some Boston Market on the way home after work. How's the game going so far? Only reason why I'm not watching it is because I don't really watch football. So boxing I'll watch, but I didn't watch football. Did you catch that? Did you catch those HBO fights? I mean, not HBO. I'm sorry, Showtime fights last night. Oh yeah. especially in Brooklyn. I think the best pizza is probably Brooklyn. Queens had good pizza, and I've been to a lot of places in Queens. I'm not gonna say Queens had the best pizza. I'm sorry. Brooklyn, Bronx. Manhattan's pizza is okay. It's not as good as pizza in Brooklyn and Bronx. Also, I have to say, hands down, the best gyro I've ever had was in the Bronx. I kind of miss the Bronx. It's just crazy right now. I don't go out there. Dangerous. I have to go out there to do my taxes. Oh, it's halftime? All right, yeah. Enjoy the halftime show. I know a lot of people are going to be there. A lot of big names. Everybody, welcome in. Welcome in. Ahoy, Caroline. Welcome. Long time no see. Are you back? Are you back in action? Oh, thank you. Good to see you too. I'm trying out just chatting for the first time. Figure I'd, connect with the audience a little bit instead of gaming all the time. I'm doing all right. I still haven't beat Elden Ring. I'm still working on it. I don't know how you beat it so fast. I'm struggling. But other than that, I've been okay. How have you been? Let me see. Oh, well, good morning. Also, I forgot we have a time difference. So you're Monday morning right now. Oh yeah. Miko has always been in the background throughout all my streams. She's just been hidden, very carefully hidden. It's actually a video clip that I speeded up that I found on a live wallpaper site for desktop wallpapers. And for some reason I decided, hey, that's going to be somewhere in the background on all my streams. I realized what I'm missing from this page. I'm missing the two anime characters. that I usually have on the corners. But yeah, this is an experiment for me. I never did it just chatting, so yeah, me too. Me too. And look, she got a little DJ set over there. And she has like a thing that I have. It looks like a turntable. I can't really tell. But I thought this would be a cool environment. Trust me, you don't want to see my room. It's a mess. It's a total mess. And I'm a person that cleans my room often. It's a total mess. You don't want to see it. And that's why I'm glad I got the green screen action going on. Yeah, you came at a great time. Yeah, I do. I got a turntable and I have and also used to DJ with SP404 SX. But I haven't used it in a while. Also I have electric guitar, which I suck at, so I wouldn't even bring it out. I guess I could technically show you guys. I got nothing else to do. Yeah, the SP404 SX is like one of those it's like a macro machine kind of thing where you it's a sampler, audio sampler. So basically what you do is you install a whole bunch of samples on there, and then you can make beats with your fingers based on, you know, back in the days some people used to do like beats with their hands on the table. So it's basically like that, but with your fingers. You could do beats with your fingers. Yeah, I'll show it to you. I have it right here. Hold on. If the green screen will do it justice, then that's the SP404. And if you look closely, any Samurai Champloo fans on there, I put a skin on there. That's Mugen, Jean, and Fu. I know it's not very clear because I have a green screen on, so it's like a weird glare. But basically, you make beats with these, and you mix it up, and you turn these, and you make all kinds of sounds. Pretty cool. I wish I could treat your ears with this, but I haven't used this thing seriously in a long time, a very long time. So I don't even know what's on here. As a matter of fact, I don't even have it hooked up to any audio device. Layered in dust. That just goes to show how often I use any of my non-gaming related tools over here. If I had more time, I'd get back into it, but right now it's just paperweight. But yeah, if you look up on YouTube SP404 SX and just look at a random video, you can see what cool things you could do with this. And of course, the other device my YouTube is based off of, the 1X Player Mini Pro. Always keep this with me because I'm always gaming with it on the train and on the bus on the way home from work, to and from work. Yep. Can never get those stickers on there without getting bubbles in them. Okay, so the stream chat, the stream bot, the Stream Elements bot is showing my sponsorship. So I got a sponsorship recently, my first sponsorship ever, for Factor 75, which is similar to HelloFresh, where they deliver like food to your house and everything. I have a code there that gives you 50% off if you put it in, for people that are into that sort of thing. Yeah. That's why I'm trying my best to try to stream a little bit more often than I used to. I'm trying to put some more effort into it, you know? What you been up to? How's everything been going? So I have all my scenes set up where I can switch to any scene at will. I just have it on this particular page because Hey, you know what? Hey, you got to do what's best for you. I like to hear that. How's the two little ones? Hope they're doing well. Hey, that's what it's all about. Working and playing. Work and play. Because all work and no play sucks. And all play and no work also sucks because, you know, we're trying to eat out here. But yeah, that's good to hear. It's good to hear things are good. You know, things are moving up. Let me see. See what I got here. Oh, look what I just recently purchased over here. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that's good to hear. That is good to hear. Yeah. Are they still playing Cuphead? They still trying to beat Cuphead? That difficult game? I tried it myself. No good. I'm terrible at it. Check out this game. I just bought Dead Space Remake, Remastered. So I'm going to be streaming that sometime. I wanted to do it this weekend, but a lot happened since then and changed the whole aspect of what I wanted to do this weekend. But probably next weekend I'm gonna get some of that streaming in. Oh, you cleared it already? Wow, nice. Yeah, me. I think I'm still in the third boss, but I played a long time ago. That was a very long time ago. Yeah, I just recently picked up Dead Space remake. I downloaded this game called Lost Ark. My brother was telling me about it. It looked interesting. So I downloaded that. Of course, I had to pick up and pre-order Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 remake. So, and then something you probably wouldn't expect me to play, Pac-Man. I was messing around with this at work secretly when nobody knew. You know, don't tell nobody. So I had a lot of fun with that stuff. So that's cool. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that I got some of those new games that are coming out so that I can be one of the first people to stream it. Not one of the first people to stream it, but I wanted to be the first to get it, at least. Never works out where I can actually play it first. Harry Potter, it's on my to-do list. I'm probably gonna get it next week. I picked up a lot of games this week and I didn't get a chance to get Harry Potter. I'm gonna get it though because I see it's a good game. I see a lot of people playing it. It looks really good. And I'm way behind in the Harry Potter movies. I only seen the first two, I believe, when I was a kid. First two or three. So I'm way behind in the movies. But I might be motivated to watch the movies if I play the game. That's usually how it works. When I play a game based on something, I get motivated to watch all of the movies. But it's a lot of movies. I remember reading some of the books too when I was in junior high school. But that was a long time ago. I don't remember much of anything about it. I will have to get the whole box set trilogy and Blu-ray and try to watch it. Binge watch it. Oh, nice. Oh, Rajan, yeah, I'm glad to hear you enjoying it. I'm definitely going to be picking it up. I'm trying to see if I can get it next week. It's just really hard to play multiple RPGs, you know, role-playing games. It's so hard to do it. I don't know how you guys do it because if I go from like Elden Ring to something like that, I just don't know. I always go back, when I go back, I can't remember the controls. So then I suck after that. And Harry Potter looks like a very complicated control setup. They don't look like anything I've ever seen before, but which is good because you want things to be different. If it's too much the same, you know, it's not worth it. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Oh, you know what? Yeah. No, no, but you're Elden Lord. You'll be all right. I'm talking to two Elden Lords right now. Caroline Rajan from YouTube is also an Elden Lord. Y'all both are Elden Lords. I, I I'm y'all students. Y'all teaching me the way. Y'all showing me the way. I still haven't beat the game yet. I started, but I increased my health finally. I finally bought more. I finally paid for more vitality. I mean, not paid, but leveled up my vitality. So hopefully, I'm gonna get somewhere. Caroline, you have to get back into Elden Ring because remember we got that DLC coming up. See, Rajan, that's good. You beat the game in 151 hours. I think I'm almost at 151 hours now, and I haven't beat the game yet. I think I'm at 138 hours. Somebody jumped in my stream the other day and said they did 800 and something hours. And I've said that there's that much content in Elden Ring where you don't get bored after 800 and something hours. That's ridiculous. Yeah, yeah, Caroline. I'm trying my best to beat Elden Ring at least before the DLC comes out, so I can chain right into the DLC, and then at least I'll be up to date. But I'm not rushing it because I'm really enjoying the game. Even though I'm still kind of a noob, I'm really enjoying the game, so I'm not rushing it. But at the same time, I also want to beat it so I can play other RPGs too. That's way too many. Yes, that is way too many hours of picking up raw fruits. I can't imagine how New Game Plus is gonna be. That's gotta be. I mean, they have to increase the difficulty and stuff if you carry over all your weapons and stuff. As much as I would love to play New Game Plus, I think I'm just gonna beat the game once and then try to, move on to another game. As much as I love the game, I don't know that I'm gonna go through a whole nother playthrough of New Game Plus. That's a lot. I love the game though. Don't get me wrong. But I also want to play other games, and it's really hard for me to juggle like 10 games at the same time. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming out, Sunday night. Anybody watching a football game? Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So I want to show you guys the let me see here. Oh yeah, you don't want to see my desktop. My desktop is a nightmare. Look at all these icons everywhere. Desktop is a nightmare. Yeah, hopefully I can finish Elden Ring by mid-March. We got a lot of crazy stuff coming out in March. We got this game. There's another game. I don't remember what it is that I'm looking forward to that comes out around the same time. Oh, The Last of Us. I already beat The Last of Us on PS4 and PS3 back in the days. But it'd be great to play it again on PC and stream it this time because I never streamed it last time. Last time I wasn't on Twitch or anything like that. Yeah, my desktop is a nightmare. A nightmare. Well, Rajan, at least you 100% it. I don't think it's going to even be possible for me to 100% that game. There's just so much. I'm still running into caves that I never found before in areas I've been to already. Oh, yeah. It's going to be very funny because I'm going to be dying a lot. I'm not going to start it on the hardest difficulty, though. That's where I made the mistake in The Last of Us Part 2. I started in the hardest difficulty, and then I rage quit the game. Never beat it. So if I do play it and beat it, I'm going to do it on PC when it releases on PC. And I'm not going to start on the hardest difficulty because I am not that nice. Oh, yeah, I'm going to definitely be streaming that. I'm adding that to the stream for sure. It's one of my favorite games. And I played it so long ago that it's still going to be kind of fresh in my memory because it's a remake, a remaster, and everybody looks a little different. So it might be some different dialogue. It might bring some different things to the table. I haven't played the part 1 release because I haven't really touched my PS4. Hey, that makes me not a boss because I did not complete that game. I rage quit. No, I didn't rage quit. I played it on the first day. The first day it came out. I was one of the first people to stream it back when I was only streaming on Facebook exclusively, and I put on the hardest difficulty just because I wanted it to be an enjoyable and funny experience of me dying. I was like, I beat Ninja Gaiden 2 on Master Ninja difficulty. This should be nothing. I was wrong. How many times I died? I probably died like, it was an 8-hour stream. I probably died like, I want to say over 150 times before I ended that stream. And I never played it again. So that's something that's on the list of things for me to play next. So, but I'm going to play it after I beat The Last of Us Part 1 again. But, yeah, Caroline, you're definitely going to love The Last of Us if you play it. If you didn't play it yet already. But yeah, Rajan, have you ever played this game, Lost Ark? I might be starting this game too, because this is a game my little brother plays, and we don't really have too many games in common. But this is a game he's starting out, and he's told me, like, you know, to check it out, try to play it, and it's a free game. It's sort of like, it seemed like it's kind of like a World of Warcraft style MMORPG, I think. I don't know because I haven't played stuff like this in eons, but it's a free game, and I was told that it's good. It looked good. I saw the trailer. It looks good, but let's see. TLO. Oh, you play a lot of Lost Ark? 18.75 deaths per hour. I don't doubt it, because I had situations, and on the hardest difficulty in The Last of Us Part 2, you die when you get shot once. So I was diving in the tall grass trying to hide from people, playing stealth. And just like Elden Ring, if you don't die multiple times, you're not gonna learn the people's patterns. And The Last of Us has some smart AI, so they would switch patterns on you. It was a fun stream, I'm not gonna lie, but it got frustrating, and I'm not easily frustrated, so that says a lot. Oh, you haven't played it in a while? Did you like it, Rajan? Kareem, we getting back on tonight? Oh, Rajan, I want to introduce you to Kareem and Caroline. Caroline's chatting with us on Facebook Gaming, and Kareem is also on YouTube. And he's one of my best friends, man. We play all the time Call of Duty. Known each other for a massive amount of years. Caroline, and you guys, Caroline is my favorite streamer, but she doesn't stream anymore. She stopped streaming. She motivated me to play Elden Ring. Oh, okay, yeah, I know that feeling. There's a game that I've been playing with one of my friends called Remnant: Rise from the Ashes. And I loved the hell out of this game. The problem was, my best friend that I was playing it with, my squad. Let's just say my squad I was playing it with, stopped playing the game. So by the time I started really liking it, nobody else was playing it, and so I never beat it. It's strange that it says I got 9.9 hours. Oh, you know why? Because they're not counting the hours from Epic Games. I had the game originally on Epic Games, and I transferred the save over to Steam. In any case, it's still one of my favorite games. I just can't play it by myself. When I'm so used to playing it with everybody and we were leveling up together, and when it comes to playing it by yourself, it's not the same. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Caroline. Yes, you can. Yeah, and Kareem is like an older brother to me. Yeah. Are we getting back on tonight? We getting back on Call of Duty? I'm waiting on the whole squad is watching the Super Bowl. I don't watch football, so I decided to try, just do a stream instead. There's this movie I'm probably gonna throw on tonight before I go to sleep. Let me see if you guys recognize it. Oh, sorry, I kind of dropped it. Let's see. It's backwards because I'm using it on a camera. But anyway, it's Night and Day with Tom Cruise. It's one of those movies I've seen a long time ago at random. I was shown and it was crazy. So I happened to have the Blu-ray and I just never watched it again. I watched it years ago. So I think I'm going to throw this on later tonight before I go to sleep. Just to throw on. Probably around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Listen, you should have seen me the couple of streams ago. I had a real drunk stream. It was great. I took a clip out of that. I took a funny clip out of that. A whole game out of that was real funny. I was saying some random stuff. I went back and looked at the stream and I said, is this what I was saying? It didn't make any sense. But hey, I'd rather be that kind of person than to be an angry person. Some people, they drink and they want to fight, want to body slam people. Turn into the Exorcist. The head starts spinning around. Green ooze starts oozing out of their mouth. Nobody wants that. Yeah, I have a large Blu-ray collection. It's mostly Kung Fu flicks. I watch a lot of Kung Fu. It's mostly Kung Fu flicks and trilogies. So I have like all the Alien trilogies in Blu-ray box set. I have, like classic, well-known type of trilogies that a lot of them I haven't seen. Yeah. For me, when I'm drunk, everything is like super funny. I don't know why. Everything is super funny. The smallest, littlest thing could pop up, and I'll start laughing. I don't know why. I've always been like that. But yeah. Some people when they're drunk, they turn into the Exorcist. So gotta watch out. Oh, don't mind the link. That link is for the sponsorship. In case anybody's interested in that sponsorship. The Usual Suspects. Actually, I think I did. It sounds familiar. It sounds so familiar. The Usual Suspects. No, I did not. Actually, I started it once upon a time. I remember the beginning, and I never finished it. Something came up, and I had to walk off. And that's actually a Blu-ray I don't have. I'm sure it's on Netflix or something. That's another one I think you told me about so many years ago and I never watched it. I turned it on to watch it and didn't get a chance to watch it. But it's definitely on my radar. The Usual Suspects. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for reminding me of that. I'm going to have to write these things down because I always forget it later on. That's something I want to actually watch. Anything like that. 'Cause I know there's a lot of crazy stuff like that I haven't seen. And there's a lot of like mafia movies I would like to watch that I've never seen too. Like Heat. I never watched Heat. I've seen it on a few times, wanted to jump on it, didn't get a chance to watch it. Like anything with, these kind of people, like what's this guy's name? I'm blanking out. I'm drawing a blank. I forget this actor's name, but anything with him in it. Which movie? The Usual Suspects? Yeah, that's one of those. That's one of those that I'm gonna have to add to my list for sure. I might dedicate next weekend to like watching movies because I haven't watched anything in a while. I've been trying to game and catch up on stuff. I haven't watched anime in a while either. I'm like so behind all this stuff that's going on in anime. I used to be up to date because I had that anime group, and then I was the owner of like this huge anime group, but then I kind of fell off of it after a while. Gotta get back into it. I'm still living in the 80s when it comes to anime. I'm watching all the 80s and early 70s stuff. Still my favorite era of anime, but in order for me to stay relevant in the anime community, I'm gonna have to start watching some of these crazy recent stuff. But yeah, I need to make a list of movies to watch because when I'm ready to watch movies, I draw a blank and I just throw something random on that nobody ever heard of. It ends up sucking. Oh, Chainsaw Man. Is it on Netflix? Really? Oh, I never knew that. See, stuff like that I'm gonna have to start watching because that's updated stuff. That's a new anime, and I need to start catching up. It's just I have less time to watch anime lately. Try to see if I can catch some. Let me think. It had to be on weekends. I just have to make like anime nights. I remember when I used to binge watch a whole series in one night when I was a teenager. Those were good times. Those times don't exist anymore. Yeah, I feel like if you invest more time into the reading of the manga, is much faster than watching anime because anime, you can read a book. You can read a couple of books in a couple of hours, and with the anime, you're only watching 4 episodes. With the book, you already finished the whole season. So, especially if you read fast. I actually read kind of slow. When it comes to manga, I read and then I admire the pictures for a long time before I move on. Bad habit, but I really like the artwork and the drawing. So it takes me a while to read a manga because, especially if it's like very graphic, like them horror ones. Yeah, it takes me a long time to get through it because I'm like, I'm looking at it like on the iPad like crazy. Whenever I'm reading, I play everything on the iPad because it's much bigger. Oh yeah, and a lot of people tell me Devilman Crybaby is good. I've only seen the classic Devilman. I've never seen the most recent ones. See, that's what I mean. I have probably a 15-year anime gap. 15 years being too generous because, well, we're in 2023. Yeah, actually 15 years is just about right. Because we're in 2023. I want to say I stopped keeping up to date around 2007, 2008. I was still keeping up to date little by little, but not like catching everything that's new or looking at reviews or anything relevant anime related. I was started reading a lot of manga around that time. So I want to say 2010. Let's say 2010 to be safe. 2010. I know too many animes dropped within the last 15 years, but that's how behind I am as far as being up to date in like the latest, especially mainstream. I don't even want to talk about the stuff that ain't even mainstream that just released. But another funny thing about it, another ironic thing is I have so many DVDs that are still plastic sealed that I have not seen because there was an era of time after I graduated high school that I wanted to know more anime stuff. So what I did is I went to all of these anime stores and I bought volume 1 DVDs of over 100 different animes. I'm not exaggerating. 100 different animes that I've never heard of. Volume 1s. And they're still mostly plastic sealed on my shelf. The plan was originally, okay, I have the whole summer off before I have to start working. I'm going to pop in a DVD every day and watch those 4 episodes on that DVD. If it seems like an anime that I will continue watching, I will look for the rest of that box set. If it's not, I'll cast it aside. I went through at least, I would say, 10% of that collection. The rest of the 90% is still up on my shelf right now, and this was like 15 years ago. It's still up on my shelf right now, plastic sealed and untouched, collecting dust. So that just goes to show how far my goals have gone to keeping myself relevant in the anime community. Yeah, I was thinking about Caroline. I was thinking about watching. There are some YouTube videos that I'm actually following that summarize. I don't want to say summarize. It kind of spoils it too, because you want to be able to enjoy it yourself, the entire series. But, or so I don't know if I want to watch those, but I am following a couple of channels that create a summary of all of the, like, some recent anime, like the whole story real fast, like in 30 minutes, tell you the entire thing that happened. And I used to do that to people. Like when people wanted to know about the story of Rurouni Kenshin when I was in school, I used to be like, all right, let me tell you this crazy story, because nobody used to, well, when I was in school, a lot of people, didn't really like watching anime. So I would explain the story to them and they'd be like, what? This happens? What? That happens? What? And I tell them, listen, you gotta watch the anime. I got a lot of people into anime back in high school, but I'm just not that guy anymore, because I haven't seen. I'm so irrelevant now, and as far as the update, and it's impossible to catch up. If you think about it, all the time it would take to catch up between work, gaming, everything else you're doing, it's impossible. I lost that gap in my life that I could have caught up with, but it doesn't mean I can't start catching up with the stuff that's out now and continuing forward. So that 15-year gap is terrible, but if I can maybe watch 5 or 6 major series in that 15-year gap, then continue with today's stuff and go forward, maybe there's hope for me yet. I feel like it's the same with gaming too. Like when PlayStation 4 was like new, when PlayStation 3 came out and PlayStation 4 came out, all the way up until mid PlayStation 4 era, I was platinuming every game. I was playing every single game that ever came out, getting all the trophies for it. Literally a trophy hunting bastard. And then I just fell off the wagon. I said, you know what? I'm tired of beating all these games several times on hardest difficulty, then moving on to the next one. I decided I'm not going to do it anymore. And then now I'm not relevant in gaming either. I haven't beaten a game in so long. Whew. Elden Ring is the closest I've gotten to beating any game. And I got that motivation from you two, Rajan and Caroline. I got the motivation from you two to even play it. But that's how you know it's a good game, because I wouldn't have gotten as far as I am now, considering I haven't gotten that far in other games recently. If it was a bad game. It's hard, Rajan. It's hard to do that only because anytime I'm in an anime watching mood, I end up throwing on something old school. And not saying something I've seen before, because there's a lot of old school stuff I haven't seen before. But I just like that era of anime, like the drawing, the artwork, even the English dub. I like the old school way a lot better. It's easier for me to pick up new manga and start reading that. But even then, it's kind of hard because I'd be falling asleep. If I try to read manga at work, I have a lot of free time at work in between time. But once I start reading it at work, I start getting tired, because the work environment is just so, I don't know. Like when you're getting up early and you're going to work and everything, it's a great job. But like, for some reason, if I'm doing anything reading related, I get tired quick. Even if I get sleep the night before. Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, new season will be in this year. Those are mainstream. Okay. Attack on Titan, I started. I never finished it. I gotta finish watching it. Demon Slayer, I never watched. That's something that's been on my list as well. I know it's good because a lot of people were collecting the statues for it. Attack on Titan, I watched the first 3 episodes when it came out in Japan before there was dub when it first aired, the first 3 episodes. I'm watching it every week, subtitled. And what happened was I loved it, but I got tired of waiting on the next episode. I said, you know what? I'm gonna watch it when the Blu-rays come out. I have the Blu-rays in the next room. How many times did I take it out to try to put it in my Blu-ray player? Not once. I got too many different things to watch. But that's definitely on my list. I want to actually, now that you mention it, I do want to finish Attack on Titan. I want to start it all over again and finish it. And I have it. So it's just be a matter of watching it. Just splurging on it on the whole weekend. Demon Slayer, I know it's good. I just haven't seen anything about it. I mean, I've seen stuff about it, but I haven't seen any of it. I was going to actually, Caroline, I was going to actually play Elden Ring today, but I'm looking at the time right now. I'm not going to be able to do it. Only because I wanted to do this just chatting stream for the first time. I'm going to try to do every Sunday a just chatting stream, just to catch up on things, just to talk with the community, you know, hang out with you guys for a little bit, hour or two. And I want to start doing something like that because I like the idea of that. I'm not really big on talking with a whole bunch of people, but I think it's good to do this kind of thing every now and then. Listen, Rajan, you know me. You know me. I would love to read on the bus, but even reading on the bus is gonna put me to sleep. I'm gonna turn into a zombie. I get tired on the bus. The only way that I can stay up is if I'm playing something on the bus, like Elden Ring on the portable or Street Fighter or something like that. Which I tend to do if I have to sit next to somebody, because if I'm in a corner by myself, I'm gonna get so comfortable I'm gonna fall asleep. I guarantee it. I'm always tired until I get home. Once I get home, I'm wide awake. I can't sleep. Really? Yeah, Attack on Titan. I can imagine. I don't even know what's going on in Attack on Titan, but I've seen some crazy stuff. And I know it's good. I know it's great. I just have to force some time into watching it. That particular series, I would rather watch the anime because I tried reading the manga and I like the anime better. All right, Rajan, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good night. Thanks again. And I'll probably see you tomorrow. Sleep in the streets? No way. No way. Not in New York, in New Jersey. Forget about it. No, but for some reason, I don't be tired on the bus. It's just, once I get to a certain point on the bus, all the bumping and rocking, I don't know. Maybe I'm one of those kids that used to go to sleep easily. One of those babies that used to go to sleep easily in a rocking chair. It's like all of the rocking and everything, all of a sudden, I'm instantly super tired. I could be good. And then all the bumps and the rocking and the shifting and all that, it just puts me to sleep like a baby. You're going to see me on the bus with my mouth open and everything. Nah, it's not going to be like that. I don't sleep with my mouth open. I'm sorry. But, you know, some people do. Very scary stuff. Predestination. I might have seen it. It sounds familiar. Let me see. Where's my phone? Let me see. Let me check. Let me check it out. Let me check it out. Predestination sounds so familiar. Predestination. 2014? Absolutely not. This does not look familiar at all. What the heck? All right. Well, I have it on the list. I've never seen this. That's for sure. I will recognize one of these people. Yeah, definitely never seen it. Main character looks familiar. I must have seen him in something. Oh, Ethan Hawke. Yeah, I've seen him in some stuff, but I haven't seen this particular movie. All right, I'm gonna add it to the list, though. Matter of fact, let me add the other one you mentioned too. Kareem, what was the other one you mentioned? Was it Training Day? No. Law Abiding Citizen was crazy. I'm sad that I seen it only last week for the first time. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Good acting too. Excellent acting. Kareem, what's the name of the movie you just mentioned earlier in the stream? I want to add it to my list right now because I have a small list of movies so I can try to throw on whenever I got nothing to watch or I don't feel like gaming. So I get in these moods sometime where I just, The Usual Suspect, perfect. I get into a mood sometimes, especially on Saturdays, where before I go to sleep on Friday, I said, Saturday's going to be a streaming day. And then when I wake up, one or two things happen. I either get extremely lazy and don't even want to sit in the streaming chair to game. So I take a shower, clean the room, everything's great, ready to get gaming, set all the streaming stuff up. And then I'm like, I don't even feel like streaming. I don't feel like sitting in this chair. Those are the times I could be watching anime, I could be watching movies, I could be doing other things. It's so weird. I can't explain it. And then at night, when everybody's sleeping, all of a sudden I feel like streaming. Yeah, I feel like streaming at night. It's like a daytime, I don't feel like streaming. It's weird. Like right now, I'm streaming no problem because it's night. I'm not even streaming any games. But if it was daytime, you wouldn't see me in just chatting unless I was drinking. Okay, Usual Suspects. I have it set up. Perfect. Thank you. And 88 Minutes. Is that a movie? 88 Minutes. 2007. Let me see if it looks familiar. Nope. I didn't see too many movies with this guy in it either, by the way. I forget his name too. Al Pacino. I didn't see too many Al Pacino movies. So, which is pretty sad, but I've seen some of his movies, but remember, I've been living under a rock in terms of movies. I know less about movies than I do of anime. So thanks for the suggestions. I appreciate it. I got them all down. And I have all these streaming software, so whatever I don't have on Blu-ray here or not able to stream on Netflix, I have a lot of different options. So I'll find the movies. And I'm sure this is all stuff my dad has seen. He's always recommended me movies as well. But yeah, Kareem, are you gonna fill up to playing a couple more rounds of Call of Duty after the game? All right, sounds good. Sounds good. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, tonight I'm just gonna probably throw on Night and Day. See, if a movie is too good, I can't throw it on to go to sleep because it's gonna keep me up. And tonight, right now, it's 9 o'clock. My normal bedtime is probably gonna be 11 or 12. So all right, sounds good. Sounds good. But yeah, I added all three of those movies to the list, so they're for sure gonna be. I'm for sure be watching them sometime this weekend. So when's that DLC for Elden Ring is supposed to come out? I'm kind of curious about that. I don't know if there's a date for that. I don't think they gave a date for that. Yeah, they never gave a date for that. Well, I wonder if the Super Bowl is done yet. All right, no problem. Sounds good. Take your time. Oh, let me hit the sponsorship button. Hold on. I want to show you what I set up a video. I set up a video that's supposed to explain the sponsorship and what it does. It's kind of a lame video, but let's see how it goes. Hold on a second. First, a message from our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, thank you for stopping by my stream. My name is Rahim Masters, for those that just coming in for the first time. And we've got our first sponsor ever. You see it up there at the top, Factor 75. Okay, so Factor 75 is a very interesting food delivery service where it delivers all kinds of food to your house, just like HelloFresh. And there's a few good perks to having it. You don't have to, do fast food anymore. The stuff that comes to your house and you cook it yourself. It's pretty good. I've tried it myself. They have a nice steak thing. I'm going to show you guys how to set it up here. Use my link or from my Twitch page, or go to go.factor75.com and use the code FACTOR SE21493 for 50% off your first box. I'll show you guys how to do that quickly. So if you use my link, it's very easy. You go to my Twitch page for those that are watching on Twitch, and you just go to About, and you're going to see my little sponsorship link here. Okay, factor75.com, gold.factor75.com. Okay, and you click on this and it automatically shows my link. When you go here, you get to choose your meals. I want to show you guys some idea. This is the one I tried here, the steak, the Protein Plus, but they have multiple options even for vegetarians. They have Calorie Smart, vegan, all of these kind of different options of kind of boxes that's going to be sent to your door. And remember, if you use my link, you get 50% off. So normal price for the box price is $99, and you're going to get it for $49.99 to try out. And per serving is $6.25. You can get 8, 10, 18, however many you want. Either way, you'll be supporting this channel if you do buy it. And yeah, you'll be supporting your stomach because this is going to be some really good food. But the only caveat being you have to make it yourself. So if this is not something you're interested in, of course, don't get it. But if this is something you are interested in, something that you want to try out and you want to help support my channel, you can go ahead and just follow those instructions. Click on that link in my Twitch description, or just type in the coupon code, which is Factor SE21493. All right, thanks, guys. I appreciate you supporting my channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next sponsorship, hopefully. So that was my little sponsorship video that I put together earlier today. This way I don't have to keep talking about the same sponsor. I just have a button, and I go to let people know about the sponsorship. I'm probably gonna make a better one later, but sponsorships are partnerships with companies that. Doing one or two things. Switching over to the oh, you can't hear the audio. Oh, sorry. I turned my mic down when I switched over to the next scene. No, it's not just you. It's my my bad. What I was saying is that was the sponsorship video I put together specifically for the sponsor company. It's one of those things that delivers food to your door in the U.S. and I ordered one for myself because they give me a good discount on it. Yeah, yeah. So what happened was all of my stream setup reset completely. The last two streams. So I thought what happens is after I press the sponsor button that I created, I thought what was going to happen is it was going to go back to turn my mic volume up, but instead it left it low. So thanks for letting me know. Yeah, so I have to continue to set that up. Yeah, Rena, do you remember the Stream Deck? Couple of days ago, the Stream Deck decided it was just gonna erase all my data, so I had to do everything over again. All these animations, everything in OBS, I had to do over again, and I haven't finished doing it over again. I just only put the important bits, so that's pretty much what happened. So normally, if I go to another scene, it'll unmute my voice, but I forgot I didn't have that set up again since that whole thing happened. So. Reservoir Dogs and A Quiet Place. Kareem, I think I've seen them both. Reservoir Dogs was an excellent movie. Classic. A Quiet Place, I believe, is that movie where there's like this thing that attacks people as they make noise. Unless I'm thinking of a different movie. Let me see. Perhaps I'm mistaken. Perhaps. 88 minutes. Okay. Quiet Place. Quiet Place. Movie. I'm checking now. Let me say movie. Yep, I saw A Quiet Place Part 1 and Part 2. Oh, they got another one coming out in 2024. Did you know that? It comes up on Google. Okay, Naked Weapon, I don't think I've seen. Naked Weapon. That doesn't sound familiar. Naked Weapon. Nope, but I recognize the girl in it. She's from, I've seen her in something. Is she in Alias or something? No, not Alias. She's so familiar looking. This look good. I never seen it. Eh? Is it a kung fu movie? Well, I'm adding it to the list. If I can get an English dub. I don't want to read it in Cantonese. And read subtitles. Taxi Driver I did see, and then fairly recently too, probably about 3 years ago. And I liked that it showed old school New York from when I was in the late 80s, when I was a baby. Did not see New York looking like that. So that was really interesting about that movie. Any movie that shows New York the way it used to be is like fascinating. Because you see like graffiti everywhere, you see all kinds of craziness happening. And I've never seen. Kung Fu Assassin sounds familiar. Is that the same as Ninja Assassin, or is that a different movie? Let me check. Kung Fu Assassin. Kung Fu Assassin. 2007. Nope. Nope. Doesn't look. Kung Fu Assassin 2007. No, I can't tell. I'm only seeing cover. I'm only seeing the cover of it. It don't look familiar at all. But adding it to the list. Kung Fu Assassin 2007. Yeah, Naked Weapon. I never seen either. Oh. I thought you talking about the movie. I thought you were talking about Kung Fu Assassin, the movie. I see something come up on IMDb from 2007. It looks like a comedy. Oh, okay. If it's just okay, I don't know. That's not good praise for the movie. No, it looks like a comedy though. I never seen it. Not now. Close app. Angel, what's happening, bro? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you've been well. Because of the time, I don't know that I'll be able to play anything else. And if I do get on Call of Duty, it's probably going to be third-person mosh pit. What quarter is the Super Bowl, Angel? I'm not currently watching it at the moment. Is it a good game so far? Oh, third quarter? Nice. Oh, okay. So I probably should I'm probably gonna tune in around the fourth quarter with the fam and see how that ends before we get back on the game. I think I'm gonna get back on Call of Duty for a bit. Oh, 21-24. Oh, it's a close game. I'm surprised. I thought it was gonna be a blowout on either side. Usually Super Bowls are funny like that. Now, what does these buttons do, I wonder? So I got some new buttons to my Stream Deck. I'm trying to figure out what they do. What does this do? These buttons do nothing. No, I don't understand. Useless buttons. Oh, this is a test. Let's see. This is a test. Notifications. I have notifications on, but I haven't heard notifications in a long time. Last couple of weeks I've been streaming, I haven't heard a single notification, so I thought it was not working. Eagles winning, nice. Now usually I have what do you call it? Boxes on the Super Bowl, and this particular year I didn't get involved in it. Couldn't find. I mean, somebody offered to. Somebody was doing like a boxes game or whatever, but I didn't want to get involved because I didn't know a guy and I didn't want to try anything new. Mobile games and more. Welcome in. Welcome in. Today's your birthday? Happy birthday. What's your name so I stop calling you mobile games and more? That's your username. It always comes up on YouTube when you jump in. Angel, you been playing anything new lately? Oh, okay. Well, you might not have to get Modern Warfare, mobile games, and more. You might, because there's a new game coming up. There's supposed to be another AAA Call of Duty game. That's supposed to be coming up this year. They said, probably by mid-year. Lone Survivor. Lone Survivor sounds familiar. But I think that was also the name of a PS3 game. That's probably why it sounds familiar. Let me see. Lone Survivor movie. Let's see. Mark Wahlberg? Nope, never seen it. Never seen Mark Wahlberg in a military movie. Definitely not. So now it's on my list. Thanks for that. I'm sure one of these movies will be on the apps that I have, and I'll probably throw one on. But I trust your judgment. If you say it's a good movie, I know it's a good movie. But you told me some crazy stuff was a good movie. Like, oh, you remember No Country for Old Men? I'll never forget that movie. That movie was bugged out. It looked on the cover like it was going to be a crap movie. But I gave it a chance because you told me it was good. And it ended up being really good. Bugged out. Bugged out movie. I mean, you look at a title, No Country for Old Men, it doesn't sound good. And you look at the cover, it's like a colorless cover with 3 old people in the front. I remember I was skeptical for watching it. It took me multiple years to finally throw that on. All right, Angel. Angel, I might not be streaming for much too longer, so if you don't see me, I'll probably be getting on again a little bit after the Super Bowl. Try to see if we can play Call of Duty. If I can get the squad together. If not, if I can't get the squad together, then I probably will just get back on tomorrow. I've decided I'm gonna try to stream at least an hour or 2 every day. And I want to do the just chatting every Sunday, like what we're doing right now, just chilling, relaxing, talking. I like that feeling because I feel like I'm more connected with you guys. So I think I'm gonna do that every Sunday. Try to make that a Sunday thing, Sunday night thing after I stream a lot of games, And yeah, just do it like that. The Departed, of course, Kareem. Of course, I've seen that movie. That movie a long time ago, but it was so good. I've seen it several times. It was a great movie. I like that kind of stuff, espionage, undercover detective kind of thing. And because you start to feel anxiety for the guy that's undercover, like you feel like he's gonna get caught. He's gonna get caught, and you hope that he doesn't get caught. So I like that kind of edge of your seat kind of thing when it comes to like undercover stuff. Really like The Departed. Angel, you been watching any movies lately? My computer's like, update to Windows 11.5. Always trying to get me to update. I already have Windows 11 on there. I don't have 11.5 or whatever latest update it is. Man in the Iron Mask. That does not sound familiar. I've heard of Man with the Iron Fist. Iron Fist? I never heard Man with the Iron Mask. Which is another movie I need to watch. I've seen most of it and never finished it because I saw it in progress. I need to see it from the beginning. Man in the Iron Mask. 1998. Wow. Movie. Nope. Doesn't look familiar at all. Definitely not something I've seen before. It looks good though. And thanks for all of these names. And I'm gonna have some stuff to look up, some stuff to watch. Also watch stuff on my lunch break, but it's mostly like TV shows. I'm in the process of watching Punisher TV series and another TV series on Netflix called Alice in Borderland, something like that, which I just started. But as far as movies, I haven't watched any movies because my lunch break is pretty short. So it would take me several lunch breaks just to get through one movie. But what I could start doing is try to see if I can get through. It's hard to get through a movie a day when I'm trying to dedicate time to streaming. So I'm going to try to get through a movie a weekend. And because I got a lot of movies to watch. The Revenant sounds familiar. I think I might have seen that. Did that have this guy in it? Let me see. The Revenant. Yeah, I think I've seen this one. Perhaps. This is the one where he was like attacked by a bear or something, and then he had to like dress himself in the bear's blood or something like that. I don't remember. It looks familiar. I think I've seen it, but I could be wrong, so I'll keep it on the list. At least I got a small library of movies to check out. As you guys can see, I finally got all my Stream Deck stuff set up where everything's actually. I press a button and it goes to a different scene, which was set up before, but everything reset, so it screwed everything up. That's pretty much the only thing I have set up. I didn't get a chance to set up all my GIF files. I didn't get a chance to set up all my movie clips where Goku comes out on the screen and Tobey Maguire comes out and does that little dance. I didn't set any of that up again. It takes so long. It's such a tedious process. So I will have it set up hopefully by next weekend to make the just chatting thing a little bit more interesting. Oh yeah, thanks. I've had these for a long time. I just rarely ever use the transitions anymore. I'm trying to use them more often though. Now that I have to set them each up again, over again, after OBS decided to delete it, I'm gonna actually invest in using them a little bit more often. I had another one where there was like a dolphin that comes diving across the screen, and he says something to the screen. That was the last thing I set up before it crashed on me, and it was funny. I don't even want to describe it because I want it to be a surprise. Just let it pop up out of nowhere in the middle of a game. Just like Goku, I have the Goku jumping up in front of the screen doing a Kamehameha wave. Yeah. That was my issue before. I didn't know about backing up OBS. So after all my stuff got reset, I started looking it up, like, how do we resolve this? How do we resolve it? And there's no way to resolve it. I just had to back it up. So now every time I do any changes to OBS, I'm backing up the OBS settings onto a separate folder. This way, if OBS decides to glitch again, then everything's going to be back to normal. What I have to do is copy all of the stuff to the catch folder. That was my mistake. But I learned my lesson. Lesson learned. But I think in a way it's a good thing that it did that, because the fact that it did that opens up a gateway for me to try to use other things other than the same stuff I was doing before. So makes things a little bit more easier to get more creative rather than being content with what I had already set up. I know. Big lesson learned. Big lesson learned. You expect everything to go the way it's, go according to plan. You don't expect it to just blow up in your face and then I don't have a backup plan. Oh, now I have a backup plan. Now I learned my lesson. It had to happen. So that's why I'm not mad about it. It's a lesson learned. It's like business. It's you move on and you learn from it and don't make that mistake again. And it costs you time. It didn't cost me any money, but it cost me time. So that's the difference. I'm definitely not gonna make that mistake again. Right after I finish this stream, I'm backing everything up again, just to be on the safe side. But at least now I know. But yes, I think I'm gonna end this just chatting stream and get back on a little bit later. Thank you everybody for coming out. This felt good. It felt good just to have like A and B conversation with everybody, and instead of just talking to the game, because as you guys can see, I talk to the game quite a lot. I have A and B conversation with the game most of the time, which is not a bad thing, I guess. But that's why I started streaming to begin with, because even when I'm not streaming, that's how I play the game. I have conversations with the game. and so now that I'm streaming, it's not like I'm crazy because I'm talking to the game. So when I get to generally what I do with my free time when I'm at work is I start making shorts, because shorts is apparently a big thing now on YouTube and Facebook. So I started making shorts out of my streams. I don't think this kind of just chatting stream is really relevant for shorts, because I'm just talking. I don't think anything really funny happening, but I'm gonna go through my old my gameplays from this weekend that passed and make some shorts out of it, just to keep my page moving. But yeah, Rena, looking forward to hopefully Rena returning in 2023. My favorite streamer. And yeah, so the Super Bowl is supposed to be going off soon, so I'm gonna go and check in on everybody and see how the game is going, and steal some snacks and drink something and come back. Hopefully after this get on some Call of Duty again. If not, I might still get on stream and maybe play some Street Fighter or something like that. I don't know. I don't want that night to end without me getting back on stream, because I'm not tired, but at the same time, I don't want to be tired tomorrow morning when I'm going to work either. So that's going to be a decision I'm going to have to make if I don't get back on. Of course, everybody have a good night. Rena, thank you so much for coming out, everybody. Kareem, appreciate the suggestions on the movies. I'm going to check them out. Video Games and More from YouTube, happy birthday. And thank you for coming through to the chat. Angel, enjoy the game. Hopefully your favorite team wins. Eagles. If Eagles is your favorite team, I don't know, but hopefully somebody wins and takes that championship, and it's not like a tie or something. I don't know if that's possible. See, that just goes to show how much football I watch. Absolutely none. I generally only watch the Super Bowl, but that's because I usually have a bet on it. Let's see. Rajan, thank you again for coming out tonight. Rajan is somebody I run into a lot on the way to work, and he's real cool. He plays Elden Ring too, and he became Elden Lord, and And so you guys both took me under your wing, and now I'm really enjoying the game. And I think I'm getting somewhere. I haven't beat the game yet, but I think I'm getting somewhere. Really love the game. Glad you guys convinced me to play it. And I know I'm gonna be sad when it goes off because I don't know what I'm gonna play. I still haven't touched the Callisto Protocol. It's something I bought day one. Still haven't played it. Still haven't touched Dead Space Remake. I wanted to do that sometime this weekend. Did not get a chance to. Both of those I'm gonna try to see if I can squeeze into next weekend in a stream. And yeah, I'm just gonna try to make Sunday always just talking day, you know, around the same time. I think I like that. Right, Rena, thank you so much. I will see you guys. Have a good night. If I don't see you, and if I do see you, it's gonna be probably probably an hour or less. Probably not an hour. Hour is kind of crazy. It'll probably be another 30 minutes. I just need to take a small little break, get some something to drink, and yeah, maybe a little snack or something to eat. Get back on. All right, take it easy, guys. And let's see if my end screen works.